1967 Ford Mustang Fastback. This is the car that made everyone fall in love with muscle cars. The 67 Fastback wasn't just fast, it looked mean, powerful, and cool. It showed up in movies like Bullitt and became a symbol of American freedom on wheels. If you wanted to look badass in the 60s, this was the car to drive. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. With its chrome fins and bold colors, the 57 Chevy Bel Air just screams classic Americana. It was stylish, comfortable, and had real presence on the road. Back in the day, cruising in a Bel Air meant you had class. Even now, it's a fan favorite at vintage car shows all over the US. 1969 Dodge Charger RT. This beast was born to race. The 69 Charger RT had a V8 engine that roared like thunder. It became a TV legend in the Dukes of Hazzard, jumping over rivers and outrunning cops. It's more than a car, it's an icon of rebellion, speed, and pure muscle power. 1963 Corvette Stingray. The Stingray was a game changer. With its sharp curves and split rear window, it looked like it came from the future. It wasn't just a pretty face either, this Corvette was built to perform. It gave American sports cars a serious place on the world stage. 1977 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Thanks to Smokey and the Bandit, the 77 Trans Am became a pop culture hero. It had a screaming eagle on the hood and enough attitude to match. This car was all about speed, style, and fun, and it made every kid want to grow up and drive one someday. 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. This beast was Dodge's answer to the Mustang and Camaro, and wow, did it deliver. The 1970 Challenger RT wasn't just muscle, it was a full-on street brawler. With its aggressive design, big V8 engine, and bold attitude, it screamed performance. It showed the world Dodge could play just as hard in the muscle car game, and fans still drool over that classic look. 1980 for Chevrolet Corvette C4. The C4 Corvette brought the Corvette into the modern era. It had that futuristic digital dashboard, sleek body lines, and a driving feel that made you want to hit the open road. While earlier Vettes were all about raw muscle, this one added style and tech to the mix. For many, it was the dream car of the 80s, and it still turns heads today. 1979 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. If you've seen Smokey and the Bandit, you know this car is pure Hollywood legend. The black and gold paint job, the shaker hood, and that Firebird on the hood. Iconic, it had the look, the sound, and the swagger. It wasn't the fastest car on the street, but in terms of attitude, it was unbeatable. This car was the late 70s. 1990 to Ford Explorer. You might not expect an SUV on a list like this, but the Ford Explorer changed everything. When it dropped in the early 90s, it basically created the SUV craze in America. Families traded in their station wagons and minivans for this tough, practical ride. It wasn't flashy, but it was a game changer, and it helped shape what Americans drive today. 1976 Cadillac Eldorado. The 1976 Cadillac Eldorado was the ultimate show-off car of its time. With its huge size, sharp angles, and plenty of chrome, it screamed luxury and style. This wasn't just a car, it was a status symbol, telling everyone you'd made it. Smooth ride, big V8 engine, and that classic Cadillac grille made it impossible to ignore on the streets. Pure American class and swagger. These cars aren't just machines, they're stories, they're eras, they're attitudes. Each one helped shape American car culture in a unique way. Which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments. And hey, if you liked this ride through automotive history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell. See you in the next one.